Welcome back everyone, this is Samurai12 here. Today we will be exploring Tanks of War, which was released on September 16, 2018, or within the September 2018, so to speak. Now, over here, what we have is more so, I suppose, modernized tanks, so to speak, and what we see on the main functions, we see like Platinum Case, Armor Case, Fire Burn Case, and it involves keys are needed to unlock those. And by unlocking it, you can possibly get in-game currency, gold, or also possibly other tank blueprints, so to speak. And of course, for each battle, there is I suppose there's a possibility of getting keys in particular to get blueprints for it. And right now it says that you have 2 crews left. Now those are consider your lives. So if one of your lives is taken, so let's say T90 was taken, then basically you can only use the remaining 2, which is the FB4 or it could be the other one involved. So just keep that in mind. And sometimes they kind of place you in strange conditions. Oh wait, and also I'll lower the volume too. Okay, there we go. And this one, they place you in random spots as well, so just keep that in mind whenever you're playing this game. And the reload speed is quite fast. I guess they're more so focused on fast pace. And also capture points are crucial too. But the aiming as well is sometimes a bit slow. Just keep that. Not sure about the hit points. The hit points is kind of strange. And we just apparently won real quick. And I guess for every single match you get a specific reward. And it's necessary to rank up every single time in order to get better blueprints, I suppose, for this game. And this is more so a fast-paced sort of game, just for those that are interested in, like, if you were to compare this with World of Tank Blitz, of course, they're more focused, for this game in particular, they're more focused on the modernized ones rather than the World War II type of tanks. And not gonna lie, I feel like this one is... how should I put it? This is a... I can't really compare that to other tank games, honestly. I'm just waiting for Modern Warships to produce the tanks in particular, so that I can then compare it with this one. At the moment, this is more so simple, or a simplistic type of tank game, I suppose, if I were to put it that way. And earlier, here's the hangar. You can, by unlocking blueprints, you can then unlock certain tanks, and in order to then unlock certain tanks, you have to buy cards, which involves getting gold, which of course requires in-app purchases. And you can, I guess for daily deals, you can always get a free case, and it will really depend on... oh, okay, so right now I got a BMD for rare tank, so that's 1 blueprint for it, but you have to collect the specific amount of blueprints in order to then unlock that specific tank or that specific vehicle. And over here we got the workshop, so which allows you to upgrade certain skills or level up. So I think for this side, the LT stands for the light tanks over here. Then this is for the medium battle tanks, I suppose. And this is the heavy tanks damage, or increases the tank to short damage on them. So you got the light tank on the left side, middle, you got the MBT main battle tanks, and you got the light tanks, or also the tank to shores. So it's kind of strangely positioned, not gonna lie. And then you also have the general skills, which helps increase all tank defense. And if I recall correctly, you have to get to a specific rank level in order to then get to this part, because in the beginning you're given a brief tutorial as to what each of these main function. They'll place you in this main menu screen, and then they'll force you to battle at least a couple times to get used to the surrounding, and then later on they make you unlock certain cases in order to then get certain vehicles for your hangars. So then your main what they'll place you with is the FV101 Scorpion first. That's your main vehicle first, before giving you other blueprints to unlock, which then later on result to an FV4601 MBT80, and later possibly a T90. And in order to then upgrade, you get these in-game currency, like these cash, in order to then upgrade. And for some reason I have to get another blueprint or card, which in this case I need 2 cards in total in order to then upgrade it. And that could be a pain, depending on if you're able to get as many of those cases, so to speak. And there's the BMD4 as well. And that's the main gist of it, so to speak. And for every rank you get certain rewards. So for example, since I'm still on rank 2, because I don't play this as often as I do with Modern Warship, World Warship Blitz, and now World Tank Blitz, basically this has been less of my priority, so to speak. And then after you get to certain, you can actually look through each rank to see what other rewards you get, but I guess the further you go, the better the rewards is, especially with the grind. And I guess later on when you hit a certain rank, then you can get to missions. But as for right now, since I'm the lowest rank, quote unquote, that's why I'm unable to unlock it. And you have so for crews, as I mentioned before, basically those are your lives. And let's say if the T90 got destroyed in the very first round, then basically you have one more crew left to use, so it could be the Scorpion or something else. But if you decide, and then I think it increases the amount of gold needed if you want to get more crew or more lives. So that's just the gist of the game itself. As I said before, this is a quick reaction to sort of game, or it requires you to be to quickly think or be self-aware of your surrounding, and keep in mind of your turret traverse speed, because certain tanks will give you a faster turret traverse, and for this one in particular, this one is a little bit more slower. And you can also use skill levels right next, if you see this like hexagon like area right next to the bullet, this is for a shield in this case, so you can actually use certain skills. So let's go ahead and, oh gosh, so let's go ahead and pop the shield just for the sake of it. And you only have a certain amount of time though, and of course the traverse speed is terrible. I guess if you level up to a certain extent, then you'll be able to then... Oh, there was a lag. Then you'll be able to then be able to improve the situation, I suppose. That's the theory behind it, but it's better for those that grinded to experience it beforehand. And oh my gosh, what is this? That was like the similar situation as yesterday. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't even back up properly. Oh. Okay, so then now we have one more crew left. It could be the BMDT T90, and you only have a certain amount of seconds before you start. And let's go with the BMDT. I've never used this before, so this will be an interesting learning experience for me. And let's just see how this goes. And of course, you want to pay attention to the map as well, just like any other games involving war vehicles, etc. And also keep in mind of like capping. That's also another key strategy. And let's see how this will pan out. This one is still a little bit slower. Transfer speed. Reload is a little bit more faster, let's say. Probably because this is a light or medium tank, comparison to that previous or the predecessor. And I'm probably gonna, I think that might be a T90. Nope, it doesn't even tell you which tank. It only tells you about the kills. Wait, let's see. So it's kill, assist, and something else. Score, and I'm guessing deaths, I suppose. Oh boy. Oh yeah, this is like a mega shot, I think. We just quickly. Yeah, that increases the damage. Yeah. Let me just see. Yeah, it's either it's 2 kills. Yeah, that's basically about it. And for a camera view, if you want to see, you can't really do top view like World Warship Blitz. Similar situation as World Tank Blitz, where you can't go on top view as well. You can only like observe what your teammate does. And currently there's only 2 teammates with enemy capping at both B and C, so there's really not much we can do about it. And they're both using a T90 as well. And I'm not sure what level they are, but it seems like they're basically dominating the match so far. And we'll just have to see within the next... They don't have a time limit as well, so I guess this just really depends on how many more lives they have as well. The more lives you take away from them, from your enemies, then you win the game, or you hit 800 points and then you'll win the game. So yeah. And I also want to welcome those that are joining from YouTube and Omelet Arcade as well. Appreciate y'all for taking time to watch it as well. And it seems like they're going to be stalling sometime. Possibly. Oh, we got an AFK right here too, I think. Oh, nope, he's finally moving. Oh, he's taking his time to aim at one more tank. I think that might be the... Okay, that might be the MBT, or earlier. So now he's kind of stalling some time. I think he should at least cap C, or at least hide behind that hangar, because if you get too hit, you might get destroyed. Oh, we got 2 more. Oh my gosh. Wait. Are you serious? Oh well. That was interesting. And let's see. So the new map is okay. So I'm guessing like if I rank up to rank 3, then everything will be unlocked. The M1 Abraham, which you can check to see how much it does. In this case, it's like 170 power, 180 damage, 785 hit points, 15 rate of fire, and 28 tank speed with a repair skill. Now, there's no consumable. But there is a skill, and each vehicle has its own skill. So, for example, like earlier you saw, let me see, the MBT 80, if I'm not mistaken. This one had like BMDT. That's what I meant. BMD4 had a skill which was a homing missile. It launches a homing missile that locks onto an enemy tank and tracks it down. And it also does a lot more damage, so to speak. And the current damage it does is regularly, if you just shot by itself, one shell will be 71 damage. Hit points, or the live, so to speak, is 455. Rate of fire is 60 in comparison to a T90. T90 is a lot more, is more so like a heavier tank. In this case, it does 147 damage, it has 665 hit points, rate of fire is 20, and tank speed is 28, which is 5 miles per hour less, or whichever one it is. And you got the Scorpion, which is the fastest amongst these 4 vehicles, just by 3 if it's in comparison to BMD4. And of course you also have the MB480, which is kind of like in the middle. If you compare the damage is a lot more higher for this one, just realized, by at least 154 to 147 by 8 more damage. Actually 154, no, 7 more damage, I meant. And then there's a higher hit point, so basically more health. Rate of fire is slightly less than rate of fire than the T90 rate of fire, and the tank speed is slightly less than the T90 just by a bit. But all in all, I think this is a good overall tank, or overall vehicle to use. And of course, this is the active armor that they have. Is basically incoming damage reduced by 20% for 10 seconds. And yeah, let's go ahead and try each vehicle, and I think that'll be the end of the stream by that time as well. But nevertheless, I hope you all enjoyed this and you found this informative in some ways, and it's up to you all to decide whether or not you want to give it a shot for this game or not. Okay, let's see, what can we go for? Go ahead and peek out. Oh, focus aim. Probably helping this out. Oh, that didn't make it. Oh, interesting how like the reload speed is crazy high. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, the firing rate is crazy high for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly cap B in this case. I'm anticipating at least 2 enemies from the right side rather than the left, but it'll be a huge surprise if they came flanking from my right side, from my left side, man. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and cap C in this case. Oh my gosh, I'm getting shot at from the back. Okay, they're definitely coming from the left side. Oh, okay. Maybe coming from... Oh, they're capping B as well. It's possible I can flank them. Alright. I think there's probably gonna be one more right here. They're like just randomly placed, so that could be an issue as well for this game. It's like, given that they have random checkpoints, they don't have like a designated one. And it's pretty hard to spot enemies on this one. It's not like you have like, any sonars or... gosh. Maybe quickly like back off. Quickly see if I can spot. Oh, okay. I guess that was it. That was pretty fast. I mean, like less than maybe 2 minutes of some sort. So yeah, it's pretty fast-paced game. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go ahead and see. We'll go ahead and use the T90 in this case. And I guess... okay, it seems to say a decrease, so I'm guessing that also the keys, when you're battling, it kind of decreased by 2. It's kind of like an energy bar, so to speak, that you can play for a certain amount of days. But nevertheless, it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and use the T90. And I found the T90 to be a lot more effective. And it has gotten me a lot more kills that way. But the focus aim is a lot more slower though. And you're better off like using it for long range. And let's see this one. Hey, good day, Gears. Good to see ya. Okay, so right now we're gonna go ahead and see if we can spot this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, he just backed up pretty fast. He's like he already capped A. And I'm just waiting for this next shot. Right there. Alright, it's perfect. Gonna quickly utilize the terrain. He's like right behind that building right there. I can't even get proper aim. Okay, we're gonna try to flank A. That's what we're gonna try to do. Oh my gosh, you gotta be serious, right? Oh boy, this is like a 1v3 situation. Okay, probably one more hit. Nope, okay, that's good. Alright, now we can just like flank from the right side. Oh boy. PTSD from World War II. Triggers. Oh well. Oh man. Yep, modernize. Make that like the World War I, maybe. World War I PTSD. Okay, so we got both A, B, and C so far. Team is doing fairly well, especially given that mine level. Oh, they got one more left. Oh my gosh, that was so inaccurate. So you have to wait a lot more longer if you want to get an accurate shot with a T90. And we'll go ahead and use the Scorpion just for your all sake. This is like the fastest you ever get, and plus they have to speed up where they increase speed. And the graphics or the CGI is not that good, but still, it's still kind of funny to use. Oh boy. Oh, that was the end of it as well too. We went from one hit KO planes to dropping missiles from them. So much progress. I know, right? Especially when it comes to the current technology nowadays. Now we're just using drones as a way of fighting other enemies. They've been coming up with numerous type of drone ships, especially in Turkey. They also came up with and even drones are being used in Ukraine to fight against the Russians. And it's gotten so technical to the point where you don't even need to send troops to fight anymore. Especially coming from a US standpoint. If it's coming from Ukraine standpoint, now they have to utilize their troops a lot more. Or more human force, or labor force in this case. Since no country wants to send their own troops, they mainly have to utilize their civilians as a way of defending their country. So, yeah. But nevertheless, this is the main gist of it. The Scorpion isn't really as powerful, yet it's speedy, kind of like the French DD, if you're using it, or even the French tank in World Warship Blitz or World Tank Blitz, so to speak. And of course, for hangers, I need to get more keys in order to then unlock specific cards, and then in order to then upgrade it. And yeah, I mean, that's gonna take a while, and I don't plan to play this game as often. I'm more so probably gonna try other games to see if there's something else that would benefit a lot more, I suppose. The lobby is so bad compared to World Warships. Yeah, you can say that. I mean, you can't even chat. There's no way of chatting here at all. That's the weird part about it. You can't chat on this game, and you can't. All you can do is just battle. You can't even add friends as well. So that's the con side for this game, from what I'm seeing. You can't add friends. You can't chat. You can't. There's a lot of things you can't do, and also upgrading requires you to get keys, and keys sometimes takes forever to get, and you're not guaranteed for each match you're going to get keys as well. And plus you can't do unlimited battles unlike World Warship Blitz. World Warship Blitz, you can do random battles all day if you want, whereas for this one you have only limited amount of keys or energy, so to speak. So for example, we went from 20 to now 12, and we only fought at least 4 battles so far. 4 battles, and that's already wasted. Yeah. It's a floating rock with nothing fun. Sounds like Skyblock. Oh, never heard of Skyblock, but that's the first time hearing that. Yeah, the current music for this one is kind of awkward, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, let's see. Famous Minecraft game. Oh right, it was like the origins before Minecraft blew up. Interesting. Well, at least the sound effects was there. It's better than nothing. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize he was right. Gravity? No gravity on that? Oh, interesting. I know that World Tank Blitz had a space mode, but I don't recall it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that hurts. Oh, there you are. Oh, that's so inaccurate. Especially, you have to wait a lot more longer to get a better accurate shot. I guess we might as well just use the T90 in this case. I mean, the map looks kind of well done, I suppose. This is like Chinatown in space. That's basically what it is. Oh man, I can't really see where it is. Holy snap, he just one-shot me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this may be a complete loss in this match. There's only 2 left, yeah. Alright, I'll play one last match and that'll be the end of it today. Appreciate y'all for taking time to watch it. Let's see. But at least the standby time isn't quite long in comparison to a lot of the other games, which takes 30 to a minute. But 30 seconds to a minute isn't really long because I know some people waited at least 10 minutes, 16 minutes, or even 2 hours just for a match. So this isn't really as bad as I would say. Okay, and it just randomized. When's the next World Warship stream? That'll be next Monday if everything goes well, God willing. If everything doesn't go well for next Monday, then we'll probably do it the following Monday instead. Hey, good morning, Anchari. Good to see you. Oh, okay. Maybe if I got a little bit more precise aim, it could do a little bit more damage. And nope, I guess not. I think there's like certain points that you have to hit. It's only 100 hits. That's strange. Let's see. Well, at least team knows how to cap. That's the interesting part. Okay. Probably gonna get shot up on the side. Oh, there's also another game where you can actually pop shield, but this is like in battleships as well. I think it was called like Pacific Warships or some sort, if I recall correctly. I'll probably give that a shot like in the following Saturday or some sort. Oh gosh, I was actually just like getting shot at on the side. Focusing, probably another shot. He's gonna focus on me. Okay, that's good. Oh man, I thought that person was gonna shoot on the side. I'm still sleeping. Holy snap! Wait, do you get enough rest, Mr. Martin? Oh my gosh! Barely get a good shot. Didn't I just miss that because I didn't use precise aim? Alright, that was the end of it apparently. That was quicker than I anticipated. Yeah, that was quicker than anticipated. I was just dropping by this morning. I'll come to my friend's wedding. Good luck with the stream. Oh, congrats to your friend, by the way. Ave, appreciate you for taking some time to stop by as well. And I wish them a prosperous and a harmonious future ahead of them. Alright, I think this fastest stream ever. I know, right? It was like mainly because like earlier, like today I streamed until like maybe 12 a.m. in the morning, 12:50. So it was from roughly, I think I streamed at around like 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock to 12:30 last night. And then I did like two like back-to-back sort of streams. So I gave myself 1 hour to charge the phone. And then because my phone went to 14% after I ended the Modern Warship stream, gave myself at least 1 hour nap, sort of. And then I kind of resumed back to stream for World Tank Blitz because I haven't streamed that for quite some time. Wanted to check it out. And then we streamed for like 2.5 hours apparently. I think it was like the Modern Warships was like at least 2 hours and 20 minutes. So total I streamed for 5 hours, at least close to 5 hours, approximately 5 hours in total. And then by the time I woke up this morning at 8, I started to edit another video. This video is like taking, even though I have like 139, apparently I have, how many clips do I have? Maybe like 119 clips or some sort. It's crazy. It's like within that video itself, it consists of like 119 clips. So I'm hopefully that video comes out within the following 2 weeks or some sort. In that case, it's a video that I have prolonged or waited for quite some time because I wasn't really as motivated as I should be, quote unquote. Should I make my profile an evil imposter cat? It's really up to you. What the? Sam, you love tanks, don't you? I guess I just like military vehicles, just in general. Like, whether it be ships, airplanes, or even tanks. And also I like trying out new games. That really helps diversify my content creation or creativity, rather than having to stick with one specific game. Like, I can't imagine myself sticking to one game forever. I love war. It's strange though for me. It's like, it's a weird dilemma, not gonna lie. And I know you're kind of joking as well too. It's strange because I don't want to see blood. It's strange. I don't like seeing blood, or I don't want to see anyone get hurt, but I want to like at least simulate the situation. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, but it's kind of like a weird dilemma to begin with. It's like, I like to see how the war would occur, but I don't want to see anyone get hurt. So it's a love and hate situation as well. But nevertheless, we'll definitely, if everything does go smoothly, God willing, next Monday we'll stream Modern World Warship Blitz. And then on Tuesday, if I do end up getting a spot in hosting the tournaments, so to speak, or at least game commentating for one of the tournaments, then it'll be the same exact time at 6 p.m. PST, and I'll be at Liquid Coliseum Discord server. And then on next Friday, if I have some time, we'll be streaming Modern Warships as well. You ever want to make a Roblox stream? Good military games on it. I tried Roblox and I don't like the controls on it, honestly speaking. I feel like their controls is kind of strange, not gonna lie. It's like some of them are like off place, or some of them are like placed on the very far left of my screen, and it's just so hard to control. So that's why I kind of like ended up staying away from Roblox. And some of the modes I don't really understand too well, even though I took some time off to try it out. So I've been sticking to some of the games that have more of a simplistic functions, and then trying to understand how to build up from there. So that's my main gist of it. Oh, welcome, Pop Amount. Yeah, Pop Monday 11. Appreciate you for coming. Yeah, I can teach you on BRM5 for something very high quality if you play on PC. Oh, what's BR? Oh, let me just go ahead and check what's BRM5 real quick. BRM5. Oh, Black Hawk Rescue Mission. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is also a Roblox game. I see. Oh, it's mostly FPS as well. I try to stay away from FPS games. It's been my main motto for the past year or so. Yeah. Guess what? I broke my leg. Wow. And I wish you a speedy recovery, Pop Monday. Alright, I think that's the end of the stream for today, and I'll look forward to seeing y'all on Monday, possibly. So, okay. Alright, peace out from Samurai 12.